And I would ask the clerk to please call roll.
Cook, Hannant,
Here.
Henry,
Here.
Lockman,
Here.
Oldenettle, Ruben DeSellis, Scott, Speed. Here. Watts.
Here.
Williams, Mayor Ezzard.
Here.
City Attorney Beard. You have a quorum.
Thank you. Is there a reading of the minutes this evening?
I'd make a motion to approve the minutes as circulated.
Alderman Large Oldenettle, second by Alderman Speed. All those in favor of approving the minutes, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Petitions this evening? And the claims are in the hands of the alderman. Is there a motion to pay claims this evening? Alderman Speed, second by Alderman Henry. All those in favor of paying the claims, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? City Clerk's report.
Thank you. In your packets, you should have received the Community Development Department report, the City Clerk's Cash Receipts report, City Clerk's General Fund Budget report, and Revenue Analysis report, all for period ending February 28th, 2025.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any public comment at this time? Yes, Mr. Cox.
Good evening. Want to invite everybody in the chamber this Thursday in the room next door. We will hold the first ad hoc committee meeting for moving Jacksonville forward. Thank you, Mayor, for the update in the last meeting. That'll be information we'll pass along to the committee. Hopefully continue to put pressure on our elected leaders at the state level and bring together a group of folks that are not involved with the government in any way, shape, or form in this area. I'll chair the meeting. The hope is that the group will eventually vote in a committee, and then I'll be able to pass it off, and they will continue to move it forward. We have a good group. I had approximately 9 individuals from the community in both Jacksonville and South Jacksonville apply, so we had good numbers. And I've had others approach me who are involved in the government or in Main Street or in county that we said, well, come to the meeting, but we don't want you on the committee. We want to kind of have this to be the community at large. Somebody who's not involved, I want to get everybody's hands involved. So please go back and tell your churches, your community groups, this Thursday, 6 o'clock, moving Jacksonville forward, next door at the community conference room there. My hope is to have one meeting here and also one meeting at the community park building. That way we can have the South Jacksonville folks can come in too. But that will ultimately be up to the committee what they decide. I have a bunch of documents. I'll try to keep it on point, about an hour. So if anybody has any questions, you can get in touch with me. I'm pretty easy to find. You can always call the radio station, or if you have my number, feel free to call or text. But everybody in the chamber, please come. You're all welcome to join us.
We thank you.
Thank you.
Very much, Ben. Appreciate it. And when you have that meeting at the CPC, just let us know and we'll get that arranged for you. Okay? Thank you. Consent agenda items tonight: finance, IT, and personnel. Who wants to handle that? Mary?
Got it. There are 3 items tonight. The first is a resolution authorizing payments from the Capital Improvement Fund for certain improvement projects. Number 2, resolution authorizing payments from the General Fund for services rendered. And number 3, resolution approving transfer of 2025 home rule volume cap to Western Illinois Economic Development Authority.
Thank you. Parks and Lakes, Alderman Large Oldenettle.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have 2 items this evening. The first is a resolution authorizing execution of lease agreements with the private camping clubs at Lake Jacksonville with the term April 1st, 2025 through March 31st, 2027. And number 2, resolution authorizing agreement between the City of Jacksonville and Chains of Command Disc Golf Club.
Very good. Planning and Public Works, Alderman Hannett.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have one item tonight. The resolution authorizing the waiver of advertisement for bids and accepting a proposal for the purchase of 2 lawn tractors for the cemetery department.
Thank you. Public Protection, Alderman Speed.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have 4 items tonight. The first one, resolution authorizing the waivers of advertisement for bids and accepting proposals for the purchase of a generator pad and trench for the Jacksonville Municipal Building. The second item, resolution authorizing a waiver of advertisements for bids and accepting proposals for the electrical work and installation of a new generator and transfer switch for the Jacksonville Municipal Building. The third item, resolution declaring Jacksonville Fire Department vehicles as surplus property and authorizing the manner of sales. And our fourth item is resolution authorizing the waiver of advertisements for bids and accepting a proposal for a Quantum Fit 2 respirator fit testing system for the Jacksonville Fire Department.
Thank you. And Utility, Alderman Watts.
We have 6 items tonight, thank you. The first is resolution authorizing advertisement for bids for the Rainy Well Cleaning Rehabilitation Project. Number 2, resolution authorizing waiver of advertisement for bids and acceptance of proposal from Sprink Lawn Irrigation, Inc. for a lawn irrigation system at the water treatment plant. Number 3, resolution authorizing waiver of advertisement for bids and acceptance of proposal from Turner Painting and Construction for CSO and pump station painting at the wastewater treatment plant. Number 4, resolution accepting proposal from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign for an archaeological deep testing survey of 5 proposed well locations in Scott County, Illinois. Number 5, resolution authorizing partial payment estimate number 19 to Plocker Construction Company for the wastewater treatment plant Phase 1 improvements headwork project. And number 6, resolution authorizing payments from the Waterworks and Sewage Project Fund for services rendered improvement projects. And I so move. That's it.
Under the consent agenda, Alderman Lockman. You've heard the items under the consent agenda this evening. Is there any you wish to pull for further discussion?
I'd like to pull number 2 under utility.
Okay, 2. Any others? Seeing none, I would ask the clerk to please call roll.
Hannan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Lockman,
Yes.
Oldenettle,
Yes.
Speed,
Yes.
Watts. Motion carries.
Okay, committee reports tonight. Planning, or Public Protection, sorry, Alderman Speed.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The first reading of an ordinance amending the Jacksonville Municipal Code Chapter 28, Vehicles for Hire, Article 2, Ambulance and Ambulance Provider Services, Section 28-1, definitions adding Section 28 to 34, exempt agencies in Section 28 to 35 EMS assist units.
Very good motion. And is there a second? Alderman Large Olno.
Be it ordained that the Jackson Municipal Code, Chapter 28, Vehicles for Hire, the ambulance ordinance be amended, adding a definition and authorization for EMS assist units.
Any discussion? Seeing none, I would ask the clerk to please call roll.
Hannan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Lockman,
Yes.
Oldenettle,
Yes.
Speed,
Yes.
Watts. Motion carries.
In utility, Alderman Watts. Is there a motion, or you want to just, is there a motion? Okay, motion, second, discussion.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, yeah, read it.
First, be it resolved that advertising for bids is waived and acceptance proposal from Sprink Lawn Irrigation for a lawn irrigation system at the water treatment plant and Waterworks and Sewage Projects Fund in an amount of $19,600 is hereby approved.
Thank you. Discussion? Kent?
Yes. I know it was in your budget, Rick, and apologize for that. I don't feel that we really discussed the budget properly this year, which is why I voted no for it. And I think the this money could be spent more beneficial to the citizens of Jacksonville than on a sprinkler system for grass. We have sidewalks and streets that could use this money. That's my take on it.
I would ask the clerk to please call roll.
Can actually, I have a question.
Yeah. Yeah.
More clarity, because I know the utility, they're they're an enterprise, they're different. What are they called?
They're separate, they're an enterprise fund.
Enterprise. So this is part of their budget, part of their, like, what you're gonna be passing on to the citizens of Jacksonville based upon what your budget looks like, right? So,
They're still paid with water rates, though.
with the water rates, right, but I
I don't want my water bill going towards sprinkler systems. I don't know anybody in here that. What's that? That's fine, we can discuss the legislative issue.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, I would ask the clerk to please call roll.
Hannet,
No.
Henry,
Yes.
Lockman,
Yes.
Oldenettle,
yes.
Speed,
Yes.
Watts.
Yes.
Motion does carry.
Any old business this evening? Old business. Any new business? New business, wow. Okay, Alderman Watts,
Motion to adjourn?
is there a second? Alderman Speed, we are adjourned.